Ligue 1 season preview: can Pochettino win first Ligue 1 title? The French top flight is often branded as a farmers' league due to its lack of competitiveness, but this year promises to be a season like no other. For only the second time in the last 9 years, the Ligue 1 season begins with Paris Saint-Germain not coming into the campaign as reigning champions. A slow start under Thomas Tuchel was punished by early leaders Lille, who managed to hold off the perennial title winners by the time Mauricio Pochettino had settled in at PSG. But the off-field drama has almost eclipsed the surprise title win by Les Dogues last season. The battle for the division's TV rights involving Canal+, beIN Sport and Amazon Prime has left clubs in the dark over the extent of their finances in a coronavirus-affected world. High-profile player sales and bank balancing is expected in France's top flight to cover costs, which should give mega-rich PSG an advantage like they've never experienced before. Yet PSG's shock 1-0 loss to Lille in the French Super Cup proves Pochettino's pursuit of a first-ever league title in management may not be as straightforward as he would hope. So where do we stand ahead of Friday's opening day of the season? Despite Lille having both hands on the title and determined to continue their rise up the table, PSG are still the heavy favorites to regain their crown, partly due to their incredible summer business. Pochettino's men have snapped up multiple Champions League winner Sergio Ramos, Euro 2020 player of the tournament Gianluigi Donnarumma and ex-Liverpool star Georginio Wijnaldum, all on free transfers. Along with the £60 million signing of right-back Achraf Hakimi, the very core of the PSG squad has been revamped ahead of the new season with serious winners, and the summer spending could well continue. PSG are widely expected to bid £43 million for Manchester United and World Cup winning midfielder Paul Pogba, with the 28-year-old arguably the closest he's ever been to leaving Old Trafford since he rejoined the club 5 years ago. Lionel Messi could be another free transfer signing after his departure from Barcelona this week, but it is set to be a long and drawn-out process this summer. The task of keeping hold of their current players has also been largely successful since the end of last season. Brazilian star Neymar committed to a new contract in May, while Mauro Icardi is set to remain at the club despite interest from Roma. There are still doubts over the future of Kylian Mbappé, who has only 1 year left on his contract, but the current expectation is that PSG will hold on to their star man this summer and attempt to convince the 22-year-old to commit to a new deal during the season. PSG's transfer activity has been completely different to Lille's, who have suffered a mass exodus of players and staff since their title win was confirmed. The most shocking of which was the departure of head coach Christophe Galtier, who declared his time was up at the French champions and has since joined rivals Nice. Former Guingamp boss Jocelyn Gourvenec, who led his former side to a shock 2014 Coupe de France title before relegating them 5 years later, was named as Galtier's surprise replacement and already has the French Super Cup title to his name in Lille colours. On the playing side of things, Boubakary Samar has joined Leicester, while goalkeeper Mike Maignan moved to AC Milan to replace Donnarumma. The key core of the Lille side has taken a major hit, with no replacements coming in as of yet. Yet there is still reason to be positive from a Lille point of view. Despite constant reports linking them with moves away, Les Dogues have, at present, managed to keep hold of star striker Jonathan David, midfielder Renato Sanchez and defender Sven Botman. The experience of José Font and Burak Yilmaz at both ends of the pitch will be important. Both were key in driving Lille to the title, and there's no reason why they cannot do so again. But could another top French side act as additional competition to the all-star PSG side? Lyon looked promising at one stage last season and snapped up former Dortmund coach Peter Bosz in a smart appointment, but the loss of star striker Memphis Depay to Barcelona on a free transfer is a nightmare move. The Dutchman scored 20 goals and added 12 assists last season and was the talisman and captain up front for all, and while Moussa Dembélé is back from his Atletico Madrid loan, there is a clear loss of creativity up front. Outgoings have been regular at Lyon this summer with 0 new faces so far, which hints at financial trouble behind the scenes. Joachim Andersen, albeit on loan at Fulham, has moved to Crystal Palace for £15 million to raise funds, and Houssam Aouar could join him out the exit door this summer for a cut-down price. The opposite could be said for Monaco, who have been very busy in the transfer window to add to their attacking talent at the club. Young winger Ismail Jacobs, 21, is a smart signing from German side Cologne and could add to the hefty goal tallies that Wissam Ben Yedder and Kevin Volland notched up this season. After shipping a great number of goals in previous seasons, Niko Kovac's side finally have a goalkeeper they can rely on. Alexander Nubel is widely expected to be Manuel Neuer's long-term replacement at Bayern Munich, and his loan move to the south of France could be the first signs of things to come. Marseille, meanwhile, have also been busy in the transfer market. Ahead of his first full season in charge, Jorge Sampaoli has been smart in the transfer window and has brought in several youngsters to create a potential exciting squad this term. Arsenal duo William Saliba and Matteo Guendouzi are clever loan signings, and both have something to prove, as does former Leicester winger Cengiz Under, who has also moved on a temporary deal. Brazilian midfielder Gerson is the high-profile permanent arrival from Flamengo in a £22 million deal, while Arkadiusz Milik and Dimitri Payet are the key men up front. Keep an eye out for Galtier's Nice 2, who are trying to replicate Lille's success from last season with clever young signings. Jean-Claire Todibo, Justin Kluivert, Mario Lemina and exciting Dutch winger Calvin Stengs have all moved this summer and will encircle 21-year-old striker Amine Gouiri, who ended last season with 16 goals. Anyone thinking PSG will simply stroll to the Ligue 1 title this season? Think again.